Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 7 of Building a Nation with Cork City. I've come back earlier than what I said I would because I'd said I'd play about 10 games or whatever, but as you can see from the date, we are in July, which means Champions League. I'm going to have a quick overview of our latest results, though they weren't. It's been a bit of a weird one because it's been good, but it's also been pretty bad. I'll show you the league first. And as you can see, there's not really much change since last time. I mean, the points difference not great either. It's getting worse, if not. Um, it's been a tricky last couple of games, but we still should be fine. I mean, look at our last 5 games. It's not good. But yeah, we're gonna keep pressing forward and see if we can put the pressure back on St. Pat's and Dundalk. Shall I show you the results since our last couple of games, which was against Dundalk and Shamrock? We played Waterford. Now this was an annoying game because if you look at, I mean, how to get let's look at the view match. I want to see the stats. Right, look, I think we were FM'd because 23 shots, 12 on target is not bad. You know, it could improve the accuracy, but generally we were quite comfortable with that game. But if you look at that, we went 2-0 down very early on, and it just destroyed us. I mean, O'Connor gave it a good shout to get us back in, but yeah, Duggan finished us off in the 72nd minute. It just wasn't to be. But so yeah, that wasn't great, and I think it's not helped since losing to Dundalk. But then we had our first final, and a first bit of silverware. As you can see, we beat Cove Wanderers, sorry, not Rangers. And yeah, it was quite a dominant game. It was a game like we were dominant, but we also did very badly. Like as you see, we nearly completely fell apart. I know we still won by 3 goals, but I was getting quite concerned, especially being football manager. They tend to you do get FM'd a bit now and again. But yeah, we won that, comfortably won in the end and got our first piece of silverware. And actually, because of that, we are now guaranteed Europa League next season. But we come in on obviously the first qualifying round, so it's very, very hard. But we're going to try and go for the Champions League, obviously, by winning the league. But if all else fails, we're guaranteed some form of Europe next year. So that's that ticked at least. And again, we played Derry, who we actually comfortably beat, I think, normally. But even with a man sent off after the 55th minute, we could not score, and it was just another poor result. It's just a bit infuriating, to be honest, because we're just dropping points. But luckily, generally, the 2 teams above us are dropping some now and again as well, because otherwise they would be even further ahead. But we've just played Bury Wanderers and finally gone back to winning ways and with a clean sheet. Like, just an all-round good game. I mean, we were 1-0 up half, they had a player sent off anyway, so you can't really say that is why we won, but it did help us finish off the result. And today we have our first Champions League game and obviously the first qualifying round as well. So very long way to go. And I must admit, I don't think we're going to knock this team out. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I think it's Crvena Cvezda. I recognise the name, but yeah, I think they're Serbian. Yeah, Serbian. So if we have a look at the key player, Marco Marin, is he the one who played for Chelsea? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he used to be a promising little player back then. But he's had a bit of a weird career, let's say, after that. But yeah, he's not even fully scouted. And looking at his stats, I'm a bit concerned. I mean, valuation of the club is not really something to look at when you look at teams because it all reflects on not only the league rating of the best leagues in the world, it also reflects on how good a team is. So you just say a team got promoted from their second division up to the top division, and they're overperforming in their first season, and they're just say second for the whole season. Their players' values will only slowly be going up to even match the current value of the players in that league already, if that makes sense. So value is nothing really, but obviously reputation. They're quite a known team. Their facilities are amazing compared to like. Yeah, let's have a look at the oh, I can't see any of the hot prospect, but I think we're scouting. You know, might be if they knock us out, might be able to pinch him one day maybe. A youth contract as well, so we could nick him. They have won the Champions League actually in 1991. So yeah, this team's been around for a while. They've done pretty well. They're quite a known team. Yeah, I don't. We'll see how far we can get. This episode will be a Champions League special, so we'll play the first and second round. I'll obviously play this off camera against St. Pat's, even though it is a big game. Otherwise, this episode would be too long. I'm already waffling on in this one. And then I'll come back for the second leg, and then what I'll do is I will release a second video today, considering we had a Champions League special, and I'll skip through a few games, and I'll probably come back maybe at Dundalk or a bit later. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, let's get this game underway and see what we can do. I'm not expecting much. So I'm happy to be playing him. Like, I know he's got a lot of injury and he's due not even to fully train for another few days, but if you look at his condition, it's fair low. I think a first half would be fine. What about Cole? Yeah, because Hogan's and yeah, I think we'll stick with what we've got. Oh, that's another one as well. Before I get started, I want to show you we've got a new. As some of you may have noticed already, we've got a new few players. Quickly show you that before we start the next game. So where we start from? We have brought in Colin McCabe on a free. Partly due to what my scouts believe he is. Obviously, he's not quite good enough now, although I think he's good enough for the league. Apparently, he's good enough for the league, so it goes to show lower quality league this is. But yeah, I don't think he'll ever get into the first team, but he's just building up our squad depth, and he's a nice little prospect. So we got him. We also bought another goalkeeper in Liam Bossin on a free. You may have seen in previous episodes me scouting him, but I think he's a very, very good player. He's better than McNulty now, having he's gone through his prime. He's 37, 38. He's getting worse. That's why I've been playing Targ Ryan. But this player just got the current ability at the moment compared to Targ Ryan, and I think he will help us. I mean, he played in the last game. He kept a clean sheet, so it says it all, doesn't it? Although for his second game to come in and play in the Champions League, we'll see how he gets on. It's a big ask, but yeah, I'm quite happy with that. And the one I told you guys about earlier was obviously Andy Boyle. He's at the moment by far our best player. He is just an outstanding player. It's still a decent age as well. He's even got an international cap. Let's see if we can get him back into the international team. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. There's a couple of others we're trying to bring in as well, but we're in minus as a wages at the moment, which I don't normally like doing, and we are hemorrhaging money at the moment. As you can see, it's not great. But we shouldn't be in a danger, especially if we manage to get through a round or two of the Champions League. But yeah, as I said, I'm not expecting much. I recognise that name. But we're gonna see what we can do. See if we can at least get the away goal or something like that, and see what can happen. It's pretty good to be in the Champions League already. Thankfully, Cork City did win the league last year in the real life, so that helps. Oh, Babbitt's just over the bar with the header. See, depending on how many people in the stadium could help us just for get our money as well, especially being an away game, but it doesn't look like it's very full. It's about half full. Hopefully we'll fill the ground with our players. And we've got Cummins. Oh! That was a great save. 14 minutes in and we need to take the lead. Away. Griffin whips in the corner. Boyle. Oh! Off the bar. It's going to be one of those games, isn't it? O'Connor. Pass it to Shepherd. Is that offside? Oh, I thought he was offside. Outstanding start. Outstanding start. I did not expect this. I got a long way to go though, obviously, but great start. Lovely little throw in. He's just two of our players left unmarked. He almost didn't score that, Luckily, he put so much power into that because I think the keeper may have got that otherwise. Right, Boyle to play out. Onto Shepherd. Smashes it ahead and Somalia clears it out. McLaughlin on the ball. Onto Morrissey. Back to McLaughlin. Who plays it safely back to Bossin. Just play like this all game and I'll be happy. One cheeky 1-0 win away. Get the away goal. Clean sheet. O'Connor plays it through to Cummins. Takes a shot off the bar again. We could easily be 3 or 4 up in the first 20 minutes. Incredible display so far. See if we can get to half time. 1-0 up, I'd be very happy. Borjine kicks it out. Only as far as McLaughlin. Play it back to keeper. Play it safe. Pretty good clearance, to be fair. Babic. Jovic, I think it is. Ben. Marin. Lovely save, bossing. This is why we signed him. Bearing in mind the quality of our players is very poor, so you're going to see a lot of awful goalkeeping, a lot of awful passes, first touches. So a save like that is considered very good. Apologies for the coughing too. Hay fever's pretty bad today. I'll do my best not to cough too much. Marin on the ball. Now Jovic. Rodic. Back to Marin. Simic. Oh, just what, thank God for that. Oh, I was getting nervy now. Just finished this half. And I think we've made a very good first half display. Got a bit slippy towards the end there, but looking at the stats, very even game. We're just slightly in control. Did well with the efforts in it. So I'm going to say calmly. Yeah, I'm pleased with the efforts. Alright, second half. What can we do? Imagine if we even win this 1-0. That'd be a massive, massive result. No idea what the prize money is. Even if it's a couple of grand, I'd be happy. I mean, we're quite in the minuses, to be honest, but I'd still be happy because go on, Tilly. As far as we go in the Europe every season, even if it's just us and we're the only represents in Ireland, we're going to slowly, hopefully, build up a backbone and slide up the coefficients. That's what the main part of the save's going to be, because eventually we probably, assuming I can do good business and stuff and not get sacked, we should end up comfortably winning the league in a couple of years, maybe. Especially if we manage to get some funds from the Champions League, but again, it all depends how this goes. Getting knocked out the first round will not be good, but I think we may go into the Europa League second round if we get knocked out. Oh! Nice little goal by Kozic. Bottom corner. FM does it again. You start dreaming big and it puts you down to earth. I mean, a nice little goal, but I'd like to think the keeper should have been able to get that. But he's new, I've got to give him benefit of doubt. He's actually having a really good game, apparently. Let's bring Liam Nash on, because he can sometimes be a bit of a super sub. I mean, we've got the away goal regardless. If we can stay at 1-1-0, still a pretty big result. I do like to play at home first, though. Because then if you can keep the clean sheet, then it's just having fun with the away goals. Looking at the stats, though, you know, they've only had a few more shots than us. We've won on possession. It's quite an even game. We've given them a run for their money. Is someone going to snatch the win now, though, on the 88th minute, going on to the 89th? Nash on the ball. Out wide to Horgan. Just keeps the ball under control. On to Morrissey. What can he do? Don't lose the ball. Please don't lose the ball. Whips out wide to Shepherd. Back to Casey. Oh, nearly loses it. Buckley gets there. Horgan. Nearly loses it again. Horgan back on the ball. On to Morrissey. Back to Horgan. To Tilly. Whips it in. Shepherd. And it's in! What a goal! I think we may have just snatched this, boys. I was a bit concerned when I saw Horgan keep bashing it against their player, nearly losing it there. Tilly with a quick thinking. What a cross. What a goal as well. Top right. Keeper's got no chance. I think they're trying to say it's offside. Yeah, he's easily onside. No chance. Right, just got to hang in there now for 5 minutes. You'd think we'd be going through the way I'm reacting. We've got another leg to play yet. Right, not only is that a win, but it's a win away from home. That's 2 goals, so 2 massive away goals. Very, very happy with that. 37,000 people there, though. Did we gain any money? Oh, no, not really. That's pretty bad. Right, so I'll come back anyway for the second leg. I'm just going to play the other game first, the other league game in between, and then I'll come back for the second leg. Right, see you in a sec, guys. Welcome back, guys. We're going to play the second leg of the Champions League, but before that, we had that massive game against St. Pat's, and I'm afraid it's great news because we somehow managed to beat them. Like, we even went behind. If you look at the stats, they absolutely killed us, like in every sense of the pitch. And I don't know how, but we won it, which is a massive game because if you now look at the league, we're only 2 points behind top. And if they won that, it'd almost be game over, I think, to be honest. But yeah, successful season so far, I'd say. We're, after 22 games with 2 points behind top. Obviously, not started the FA Cup yet, but semi-final the EA Sports Cup. We've won the Munster Cup. Lost the Irish President's Cup, to be fair, but we're still in the Champions League, very early days. But yeah, we're going to play the second leg against Crvena Cvezda, and we'll see if we can somehow get through. If we could do that away, we might be able to get something at home. Let's see what the assistant thinks we should do. See, it's a weird one because I kind of agree with what he says, but you can't go out there and not say anything. Like anything we say now would just overcomplicate things, send the lads out there without saying anything extra. That's a weird thing to say. So what I want to say is calmly, I think. So I don't think that's not a good one. That's good, but I just don't like the make sure we win it thing. Because you want to be positive, but you don't want to be expectant. It's just calmly, pull off an upset. It's keen. Yeah, I mean, it's a big game, so I'm not expecting much of a reaction from the team talk, but yeah, hopefully we can hold our nerve and stay and go through to the second round. We need it financially as well. We're in some pretty bad. I mean, our finances are still classed as okay, but being nearly £1 million in debt is not, for a tiny little club like this, is not a good thing. Right, Marin on the attack. Out wide to Jevtovic. Marin. Oh, awful start. Awful start. They got the away goal. Not good. As it stands, we're still through, but I don't think it's going to stay like this, boys. Come on, Cork. Hold your nerve. That's the point. Let's just try and do a shout. Let's encourage, I think. Just need to try and hold in there. Griffin throws it into Cummins. Shepherd's on side. Morrissey. Oh, need to start placing their shots. Stop lacing it. Right, Boston to kick it out only as far as Boyle. Onto O'Connor, who's quite deep. Shepherd onto Maloney. Into the middle to Cummins. Out wide to Tilly. What's he going to do with it? Shoots and smashes it in the back of the net. And as it stands, we're back to where we started, although they have an away goal now, which is really annoying. I was hoping to go the first half without conceding. But it is what it is. As it stands, we're going through. Jevtovic on the ball onto Jovkovic. Stojkovic. There's a lot of Viches in this team. Oh no, awful defender. Who's number 5? It's okay, now it's a bit worrying because as it stands, it's extra time. I mean, it was a good ball from Stojkovic. Really good ball, but number 5 just limp jumps it. Like, what is that? quite concerned now because if you look at the stats, we're quite in control. Oh, Maron with the corner in. Boyle clears it only as far as Ben. Marion whips it in again. Oh my god. Don't even know how to pronounce it. We just call him Richmond. Of course, it's his first goal of the season as well. We're falling apart now because we need to get one to just even out. Okay, we got that one to even it out. But the problem being is now they have 3 away goals, so that as it stands goes up to 6. So we have to just draw this game minimum to go through. Really, I mean it's a nice. I can't even say it's a nice free kick. It's awful goalkeeping. It's been an awful display on both teams. I think you can't even say it's good attacking. It's just awful defending on both sides. So we need one more goal. We've got another half to get one more goal. As it stands, we're going out. It's going to be a weird team talk because I'm not really sure what to say. See, I don't want to say their efforts are excellent. I mean, you got to think we are underdogs even at home, and that's what I've got to remember. So, but I don't know. I feel like I want to be inspirational. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. Second half, 3-2 down, 4 overall in aggregate, but we are going out as it stands. Tilly heads it only as far as Jovic onto Ben. Marion fires one from distance, hit the post. Keeper didn't even move. Tilly. Oh, that's a bit of a right. That can't be the highlight. I have a bad feeling it's going to be a counter attack. Stop time wasting, Borjan. Right, Maloney smashes it back. Marine on the ball. He definitely seems to be their main way of attack at the moment. Just snap him. Right, Big Ben. Jevtovic. No. Ah! Wow, what a save. Oh my god, that was scary. This has been one hell of a game. I can't take anymore. We're only just started the second half. What was that? It's like Maloney just couldn't be bothered. There you go, mate. A nice full stadium by the looks of it, though. Hopefully we get some money on that. Excuse me. Maloney smashes it over the top. Nothing comes of it, though. Richmond. Oh my god, I think it's probably game over, boys. Because we need 2. Don't forget we can draw this game. But we still need 2 goals. Can we get it? Griffin, are you going to whip it back in? Whips it out wide to Boyle, it's a good ball. Buckley! Yes, get in! Come on, boys! It's not over yet. 52 minutes. What a game this would be to go to. Especially from a neutral. Come on, let's just get on, crack on with it. I mean, we're doing really well in 6 shots on target. Now 7. We scored nearly half of them. Yeah, Maloney, after that horrible pass of Marion, you are off. Griffin to do the long throw in. Cummings. Has that wide to Horgan. Blocks it back to Morrissey. Back to Horgan. Can he try again? He does. Back up to Buckley. Pass it out wide to Griffin. Into Tilly. Oh, just over the bar. I want to see one more goal. It's literally just highlight after highlight after highlight. I'm sorry, this episode is going to be so long. O'Connor's on the ball. That would have been a foul, but we'll take the play on. What's Buckley going to do? Shoots it wide. Wasted opportunity. Should have gone wide. We're definitely in control this half. Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those games we're attacking and attacking. We just can't get the result we need. Got just over 15 minutes to get a goal. I'm still going to be quite happy with my team though. It's been an outstanding performance from the boys. Come on, lads, you can do it. You go through all these highlights and now there's nothing? Right, let me try a shout. Push forward. Probably a bit too late in the game, but yeah, I don't think it's enough time for a highlight. I mean, it might be, but it's unlikely. And it may be theirs anyway. Well, we gave it our best shot, and bear in mind, these are Champions League winners. Maybe in quite a few decades ago, but these are Champions League winners. They're a good team, good history, and we're still at the beginning of our journey. Probably won't even help to our coefficients as we won't be going through a round. But at least we gave a game. We didn't just roll over. Don't think this is going to be enough time. Surely not. Oh, that's cruel, ref. That is cruel. Yeah, I'm going to passionately say, yeah, very happy with that. You did very well. That's it for this episode, guys. I will come back probably. Yeah, as you can see, we've got Europa League, so I'll probably come back for that, and we'll just see how we're getting on the league in between. So I'll come back for the first and second leg. It's the third round though. That's quite nice actually. So we've managed to avoid the second round. But yeah, bit disappointing, but at the same time, nothing less than what we expected. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.